Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. So a moment now to see the story for Jason Tatum.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with Wells, and it's Clark in at center. And for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. So Shams, our NBA champion Boston Celtics, last year, a terrific record from beginning to end. Could this be a dynasty in the making?
They have all the necessary ingredients. When you think about their top players, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, this is a group that's locked in for the long term. They have Kristaps Porzingis, Jrue Holiday, Derek White, Al Horford returning. This is a team that has potential to win for the next 3 to 5 years, and that starts with having your key players and your top players locked in. When you think about the teams with dynasty potential in today's NBA, the Celtics have to be at the top of the list.
Now here is Holiday, following the miss by Ja Morant. Tatum with a screen on Morant. Outside Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
Outside Jackson. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Morant. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Wells.
Switch.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Wells. Morant's got 5 now.
And when the 3 ball is falling for Morant, the defense is in trouble.
Here's Porzingis. The second chance effort. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now, here's Wells. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. It's good. And that's now 6 points for Porzingis.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Wells with it. White covering. Jackson has the open look from outside off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Tatum. Misses the baby hook. The Grizzlies trail by 4. When you think about the great teams that we have seen and the great seasons that we have watched over the many decades, where do you think historically Boston's season will be placed?
The greatness of the Celtics can be measured in any one of their players can win an MVP, whether it's Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Jrue Holiday. They all have the ability, and Kristaps Porzingis, to all win individual accolades, but what makes them so great is they can sacrifice and be one for each other. You think about starting 5s. The 2017 Warriors, the 24, 25, 25, 26 Celtics. For years to come, the Celtics group has a chance to compete.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
And now look at Jason Tatum. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Clark sets a screen for Bane. Clock at 2, and slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Throws up the baseline. Tatum with another miss.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. The Celtics with the lead. Tom's no team is going to run off titles like Boston did in the 60s. These Celtics have a chance to win their share. What a great start for them.
An absolutely loaded roster. Everyone can defend. Everyone can shoot. They love the versatility they have on their team, and you have to be able to play multiple positions and be versatile to play on this team. It's hard to find a weak link, and it's really championship or bust in Boston.
And I feel so great for their coach, Joe Mazzulla. I know we'll get into that down the road. What a great job he's done.
A young coach who has really found his stride.
Now here's Morant. Jason Tatum missing his last shot.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with a sweet dime there.
Bane against Brown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Wells with it, wide on him. Payne finds Clark. Now here's Wells. Light covering, just 4 to shoot. Payne, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Holiday goes in. Here's Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And that's now 10 points for Porzingis.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
On the wing, Bane. He's covered by Brown. Fires the 3. Rebound, Boston. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restricted position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Boston. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And seeing where the Celtics are, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Now here's Morant. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Tatum against Morant. Tatum passes to Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
You can just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
Morant passes to Wells. Back to Morant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Morant's got 8. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your, like I'm talking to my teenage daughter, what is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your offseason is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do. Tatum gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 7. Here's Aldama, guarded by Tatum. Here's Morant, and Tatum pulls it down.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Off's jacked in. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Marcus Smart's checked in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Grizzlies fourth.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. scoring becomes a lot easier.
So it's the Celtics now. They lead by 4. Here's Pritchard, defended by Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pritchard passes to Horford, over Jackson. It's pulled in by Huff.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pippen finds Jackson. Pippen a screen on Horford. Here's Jackson. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux. Players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Boston making a switch here. Springer's checked in.
Marcus Smart, 1-for-1.
And that one misses.
You know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
In fact, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. We're glad they're still together. The first one falls. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside, Smart. High post, Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. And stolen by Horford. Here's Hauser. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Pritchard. To the inside. And Cornett gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he gets it to go.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Pritchard. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Boston. Between his points and his... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And the Celtics with possession here. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Marcus Smart is out there with Pippen. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. From inside, and Jackson gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Tatum. Lets a floater go. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Jackson. Got a hand on it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against Chicago, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Huff passes to Pippen. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Pippen outside. Pass to Jackson. Smart on the wing. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Count that bucket. Pippen's got 5 points so far. Celtics leading by 4. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. Sinking that tough shot, Jason Tatum.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Down low, here's Jackson. A rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight from 17 feet out. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. Inside, stolen away. Pass to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Driving in. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Conchar is checked in for Memphis. On the clock. Tries from 16. Kept alive. Porzingis.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Morant outside. Elbow shot is on the way. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
There's the pick. Morant with it. Out guarded by Porzingis to end the run. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Clark, the pass to Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from free throw range, and the shot is good.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Horford. To the middle.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown is checked in for Horford, and it's White in for Pritchard.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
White against Smart. Clark left side. Here's Huff, and he jams it with authority.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Tatum against Clark. Tatum no good. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Conchar on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Smart kicks to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Out left to the wing. A 3 from Porzingis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Conchar. Picked by Clark to the paint. And slam dunk by Clark.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Shoots. Tatum's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Inside and stolen by Tatum. Holiday, the pass to Brown. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Clark, a screen on Holiday. Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Holiday.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
That's good from Morant.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead early. It's Brown on the wing. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside Jackson, taken away by Holiday. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Fade away. The Grizzlies pull it in. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Morant kicks to Jackson. Down low. Here's Clark. Clark. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That's short off the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside, Bane. There's the screen. Here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Celtics leading by 6. White looking around. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Hauser. Just his first attempt. White, good. Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Outside, Bane. Holiday against Morant. All alone. The rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Out to White. Here's Hauser. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Jackson with it. Now here's Bane. He's covered by Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Bane passes to Clark. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. Hey, DB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Morant passes to Bain. Out to Morant. Here's Clark. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You gotta know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Brown outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hard not to love what Tatum is doing out there, hustling on both ends of the floor, punishing. I mean, he's punishing the deep.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Checking out the Celtics. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the Boston Five.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick and roll play, just gets to his spot and scores it.
Morant with the screen on Brown. Bain looking around. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Clark outside. On the wing, Bain. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Jrue Holiday.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Porzingis against Clark. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Jackson against Tatum. The 9-foot shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Open jump shot off the mark. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Tatum no good.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
White finds Tatum. Sinks that one from the post. 17 points for Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Memphis, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And when you look at Memphis, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Up again. What an effort by Jason Tatum.
Tremendous follow by Tatum. You see his instincts as a scorer. He's going to find different ways.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the inside. Stolen by Tatum. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Jackson. Payne for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Ja Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Wells kicks to Jackson. Pass to Wells. Shoots over White. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Brown deciding where to go with it. Outside Tatum. And the rejection by Jackson. White, good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Holiday against Morant. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. Outside, White. Pass to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. And it's White missing. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 14.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Outside, White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 10 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Good. White's got 8 points in the quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Morant looking around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Jaren Jackson.
And his steal numbers have taken a big jump these past few seasons. He's dedicating himself at the defensive end with a lot more energy, and it's made him a matchup that opponents truly have to worry about. He can do some damage with his D.
Pritchard, he's checked in for White. Marcus Smart's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for John Morant. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. It's an 18-point game. Tatum against Jackson. Pass to Pippen. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Free throw, good, Holiday. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 20. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Pippen. Pass to Aldama. Clark with it, headed by Porzingis, and the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Outside Tatum. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Pass to Clark. On the wing, Bane. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Tatum finds Brown. Outside Holiday. This one for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Holiday's got 10 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Smart. A baseline J. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
The three from Tatum. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Clark. Inside. Here's Aldama. Nails the baby hook.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. He has 5. It's good from long range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pippen, the pass to Bane. Back to Pippen. Four on the shot clock. From 11 feet away, and it's Memphis with another.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And the 3 off target. Memphis has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. 1:52 left in the third. Outside, Bane for the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. And here's Brown outside. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Smart against Holiday. At the top of the key, Clark. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Down low. That's tipped. Smart with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Clark, a screen on Holiday. Holiday against Smart. Porzingis with the steal. Brown outside. Pass to Holiday. Back to Brown. Three-pointer. Poke loose.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Pippen kicks to Bane. Now here's Smart. T right on him. And it's Pippen in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Brown outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Boston, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Huff in at the 5 down low. Smart passes to Aldama. 5 on the clock. Memphis moving that ball around. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Tatum. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Smart. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Driving the lane. And the shot goes in. Smart's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Grizzlies. On offense, here are the Celtics. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Huff's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Back to Conchar. Outside, Smart. Pippen with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Tatum with a screen on Pippen. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Huff passes to Aldama. Now Pippen. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Fires the 3. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Smart passes to Conchar. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Horford the pass to Pritchard. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Here's Pippen. Smart on the wing. And it's denied. Tatum looking around. Drives to the...
Oh, that's unbelievable. I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Pass to Smart. Conchar with it from downtown. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Pippen driving to the basket, and it's blocked. Here's Hauser. Outside Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I love it, Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Pippen, the pass to Smart. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Here's Cornette. That one falls.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Pippen. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Pippen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And he makes the first. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and That's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Both good from the line that time. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Jackson finds Morant. Sinks the triple.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 19. Pass to Clark. Now here's Jackson. Now Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. Clark dishes to Morant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Derek White checked in for Pritchard.
Number 9, Derek White.
Boston leading by 19 points. And Holiday kicks to White. Looks for Holiday, gets it to him.
This is what you call a point guard with hops. Even though he's a little bit older, Holiday's showing he can still throw it down.
Outside Jackson. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
Holiday against Morant, and they double up Morant. Right side, White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Morant outside, looking to end the run. Wells' shot is good.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Here's Tatum. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant against Holiday. Morant kicks to Clark. Jackson looking it over. Wells passes to Jackson. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics leading by 23. Over in the corner, Porzingis. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And they're able to recover. Wells kicks to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Wells, no good. Boston's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Brown outside. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Porzingis. The shot from the low post is good. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Morant passes to Wells. Clark outside. Now Morant. Back to Clark. Takes the 3. Nice D from Porzingis.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Back to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Porzingis with a screen on Bane. Here's Brown. Bane with the steal. The three. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Al Horford, Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard.
There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Porzingis. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And good that time.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Jackson kicks to Wells. Morant outside. Plays it up and banks it in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kristaps, you got it going early tonight. What got you into that rhythm early?
Just from the beginning, being focused, knocking down the first couple of shots, you starting to feel good, and you just keep going.
Well, you had the flow tonight, man, and it led to the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.